It's Gordon in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another beautiful day. It's Tuesday, the 28th day of December in the year of our Lord 2021. Year of our Lord. That means there are 3 more days to the year available to us in which to accomplish the things we set out to accomplish, in which to do what we said we would do. And I'm going to ask you that question today. First off, if you are watching, whether you're watching live or on replay, I would be delighted to know if you are, if you're here. So just put something in the comments. Say something as a hello. And I see a few people watching. I'd love to hear from you. So drop your name, drop a note in the comments. And if you haven't already clicked on this gpf. Not clicked on, if you visit gpf.link/allow in your web browser, it will allow me to see your name when you make a comment or something. If you've already done that once in recent weeks, it should be fine. Say hello to Luke over here, sitting here enjoying a little sun. And I didn't know he was in here till I just saw him. Hi, Desiree. Hi, Bob. Hi, Dave. Everybody's here. Nice to see you all, and welcome. I want to just put it to you now. Let me ask the question. Have you done what you said you were going to do in 2021? Have you accomplished what you set out to do? Are you satisfied with the results you've achieved? And if you don't mind sharing, let us know. What did you set out to do? I will share mine. Among other things that I had set out to do, I had said I was going to appear as a guest on at least, I think I said 50 podcasts. And I haven't actually done the count, but I feel as though I did roughly one a week over the course of the year. Maybe a couple of weeks where I did more and a couple of weeks where I didn't do any. But I'm feeling like if I didn't hit 50, I'm close to the mark. I may have exceeded it. And I'm going to have to ask my virtual assistant to dive in and track down all those appearances and let me know about that. Joanna, if you're watching, and you should be, let me know the results on that one. Am I satisfied? I am satisfied. It's been a pretty good year. Knock on some wood. 2021, despite all of the challenges that the year has presented for many, many people, it has been a good year. The family is healthy and safe. We had a couple of health things going on through the year, but unfortunately, we did not get hit with COVID. Those things. Hey, Greg Riggle, nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see there. I love your your profile picture. Yeah, it's been a pretty good year. Got sick during after I came back from. Hang on, the cat wants to go out. Out you go. Come on, there you go. Hey, get out. Now that's good media production right there. Having the host go off camera for a minute to let the cat out. Anyway, Dave didn't set out for anything but okay with how things turned out. It's nice to feel contented with things having gone the way they went, without having set out with any particular goal. I know, Dave, you told me yesterday that you had temporarily suspended your podcast because you just had too much on your plate. It was taking up too much bandwidth. Everything was involving too much bandwidth, and it gave you a little freedom to quiet down. You have a new job, and that's going well, and you're healthy. That's great. So it's a good good day to be thinking about how the year went. I am a fan of doing a little ritual where you write down your what you set out as your goals for last year, what you accomplished, anything that got in the way, anything that you perceive as not having gone the way you'd like them to go, and writing all that down. Write down the lessons that you've learned, the hurdles that you've overcome, and the ones that have tripped you up, and consider that for a little bit, and then go to your grill or your fireplace or something and burn it. Send it up to the heavens as smoke, as a symbol of completion for the end of the year, and also a symbol that the new year will be beginning, and you'll be setting new goals, new objectives, new strategies and tactics to achieving the things that are important to you. So that's my tip for today is in the next couple of days, jot those things down, write them down, celebrate your accomplishments, celebrate the lessons as well, and acknowledge the shortfalls, the things that have not gone so well, and also acknowledge that they're beyond your control, that it's too late to change them. It's over and done with. That was then, this is now. Moving forward, have that little ritual, do something symbolic to put a cap on 2021 and open the field for 2022. I'm also a strong believer in the idea of creating openness, creating room in your life by doing what Dave did. He went on the podcation where he decided to take some time off from producing those weekly episodes so that he would have more bandwidth for other things. You find that when you do that, going on a vacation is a perfect example. It frees your mind. It frees you to do the deeper unconscious work of figuring out what's next, figuring out where you're going and what's going to happen. And so that's why I'm actually taking the bulk of this week off. I'm not doing any of my, I'm not doing any legal work. My law office is closed this week, and it gives me the freedom to do a few other things and do this kind of work thinking for myself. So is there something that you can still do? Here's another question. If you haven't quite accomplished a goal, but you're close, or if you have something that you can do that you can finish up to put a cap on 2022, some last push that will make some kind of a difference in your life, in your outcomes, in your happiness. Maybe the last push is the symbolic ritual that I was talking about. Is there something that you can do to feel better by Friday night for New Year's Eve, to be able to say, hey, I accomplished it. I did it. That's a wonderful feeling, to be able to pat yourself on the back that way. And I'll also invite you to say, hey, what about starting now with a plan and a strategy for 2022? As you may know, I'm doing some live strategy sessions on Zoom starting at 9 a.m. each of the days of the week here. This week, free live strategy calls, 9 a.m. Pacific time. If you are interested in participating in that, let me get the screen up so you can see what I'm talking about. There it is. You can join me for these free strategy sessions via Zoom. All you have to do is register for the Zoom calls at gpf.link/strategy. Zoom will send you an invitation. You can click on it and join in. You can come to one. You can come to all of them. Yesterday we had a good session. It went longer than I expected, and I enjoyed that. We had 4 or 5. I think we had 5 people join in, and it was lots of fun and insight. We got to know each other, and I think we talked a little bit about what's going to be different for 2022. So that's the kind of thing that we're doing, and I hope that you would like to join us and participate in that. So I'll give you that one more time. It's there it is. It's gpf.link/strategy. And my time for today is up. So I hope I've given you some food for thought, some ideas about what to do here at the end of the year to take the momentum that you've generated and take the accomplishments and celebrate them and learn from the things that didn't go so well, and then, declare it's over, it's done, I'm moving on. Tomorrow's a new day, next year's a new year, and we're going to move forward. I also think, by the way, thinking about yearly goals is wonderful, but I think it's nice to have goals on a shorter time frame, because 90 days is a great time frame to complete something. Greg, good question. He says, I find it hard to differentiate between persistence and delusion. What's my take on killing a project? Well, let me get back to my other camera angle. What's my take on killing a project? Greg, it's a great question. I I think that there is a time for killing a project, definitely. I think you have to do a sort of a hard-boiled analysis of how it's going. Is it going? And is there light at the end of the tunnel? If it's just something where you're spinning your wheels, pushing against things, and then you go forward a step and you go back a step. You go forward a step. Then maybe it is time to kill the project. If your goals have changed, maybe the project no longer serves your goals and your values, and just isn't important anymore, then certainly kill the project. I am the way you're describing, persistence and never say die, and I have to finish what I start, and it feels wrong and odd to stop and say, okay, I'm done with this. I'm throwing away that effort, that sunk cost, essentially. But that's what it is. It's a sunk cost. The effort's already been spent, and if you haven't achieved the objectives, and you're still a long way from them, and you feel like your energy and your effort and your bandwidth is better spent on other things, then I think it is appropriate to dismiss I won't say killing. I think killing is a strong word. Dismissing the project. Either delegate it to someone else, offer it up. Hey, somebody want to do this? It's all yours, and I'll be happy to take credit when it's done, as is the Hollywood way, right, Greg? But no, I think it's appropriate to let go. You can delegate it, you can ditch it, or you can defer it and say, I'll come back to this in a year or 6 months or a month or whatever. Certainly okay to kill a project. Persistence in the face of an irresistible force, of a what's the word I'm looking for? Persistence in the face of abject adversity is insanity. But yes, in the creative work, we all see folks that are delusional. That's true. On the other hand, many creative folks are doing the work that they do. Yes, they have the goal, they have the dream of achieving something huge, but they also do it because they can't not do it. There's an artistic temperament, a character trait of having to make art. It's how they let it out. It's how they release. Some of us go for a run to let our stress out. Some people paint or sculpt or create music and those things, and you don't give up on it. You adjust your expectations, and that's another possibility there too. So, all right, it is past my time to wrap this up for today, so I will say thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Those of you who are interested in joining me for that free group coaching, consulting, strategy session thing in a few minutes, please do. Again, the link for that is gpf.link/strategy. If you've already registered, it's the same link as it was yesterday. It's the same link that you'll have gotten, and hope you can join us. I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye-bye.